Today on the channel, we're back again with the Legends of Lucha Libre, as today we've got Penta and we got Rey Fenix.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Boss Fight Studios Legends of Lucha Libre unboxing and review. And today we've got Penta and we've got Rey Fenix. And very interesting stuff with these guys here today, as of course we did unbox Juventud, we did unbox Taya Valkyrie, and we did unbox the set of these guys from 6 months, 8 months ago, whatever it was at this point. But very interesting that these guys, of course, as we know, are getting AEW Jazzwares figures, but continue to get Boss Fight figures. My gut tells me maybe this is their last one, or maybe there's some kind of a contract where they can do both. I guess stranger things have happened, but very interesting to get basic versions where we got more elites prior to these two. And of course, we'll compare those. We'll compare a lot of stuff with these guys here, as we always do. And of course, we'll do these reviews like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We'll take a look at the packaging. We'll talk about it. We'll unbox it. We'll talk about it, and we'll see where it goes from there. So let's start it off with old Penta. Looking good. Penta 0M right here, in the flesh, in the package. And of course, these are a bit more akin to Mattel Basics than Mattel Elites, but still very cool, as we saw with the other two we unboxed here. But we got Penta right there, the package, the big bubble box, bubble window, how about right there? Legends of Lucha Libre, Fanaticos, glamour shot, little action figure shot there. Penta 0M on the side. And then, of course, we get to the back where we got the cross-sell down below. We already talked about Juvi, and we talked about Taya. Check out that review, as I said. And then you got Penta here, two different pictures of him. And then, of course, the tail of the tape. Let's see what it says about our old friend Penta. Height, 5'11", 207 pounds, from Mexico City, Mexico. And he debuted in 2007. His finishing move, the Factor Mido. So I don't know. I can't even picture what that is off the top of my head. But I'm sure it's cool. I'm sure it's cool. But very interesting figures here, as they do have the shirts on them, on both these guys. So we'll see what that is all about. But let's get them out of the package. Let's see what's doing here with old Penta. Like I said, we've gotten a lot of Penta figures over the last year. See you later. Up high towards the sky. There it goes. Plastic prison. There he is. Locked in, and we're going to bust him out. No accessories with these, at least so far. See you later. Up high. There it goes. No accessories with these guys, and you know, it is what it is. I guess they're going to save the accessories for the more elite figures, like the prior version of Penta here. Very good looking Penta, though, as usual. You guys know I'm a sucker for face paint. I'm a sucker for masks. He has both of them, so you know I'm going to like him all day long. Always looks scary. Always looks a little concerning. Got a nice dragon painted on the side of his mask. Of course, the face paint with the white and the black and the teeth on there. He's got a ninja star right there in his forehead. That's pretty cool. Looks all right to me. Interesting skin tone. A lot of wrinkles on the neck here. That's a little strange. Head articulation straight up, straight down. A lot of good head articulation there. Even some side to side. So pretty good articulation on the head. Better than a Mattel Basic. For sure, but these do cost more than Mattel Basic. That's what we compare them to, but these are about double the price or more of a Mattel Basic, so we got to mention that. You got the shoulders up, down, all around. Man, very, very tight joints on these bad boys. A little looser up and down, but very tight to go spinning around. Single jointed elbows, and then you get wrists that do move. Once again, no fist. No fist on Penta. I think that is a miss. Nice tattoo work on him here. Very good, clean tattoos, all in black, of course. Then you get the shirt. It is a painted on shirt. It is not a soft goods. It is not a Polly Pocket style. It's just straight on, painted on. You do get a little bit of a sculpt there on the cuffs of the shirt, so that's nice. And once again, we do have a backpack hole in the back, so I'm not sure exactly what that's about. Maybe that'll be explained down the road. He does kind of got his Roman gladiator flaps going on. We got all three of those going. And then you got the silver and black attack going on throughout. Looks really good. Nice clean paint applications. You get the big splits he can do, of course. Articulation is very good on that. You do get single articulation throughout, including the knees. Do have a boot cut. He does have a nice shin guard that goes way up there. That blocks kind of the articulation, so it makes it look very clean. And then you get the ankle rocker side to side and then up and down, typical ankle style. But a very, very good looking Penta figure. A little bit plain with the shirt on, but it does say Lucha Brothers, Rey Fenix, Penta 0M. Same shirt between them both. Ringside collectible stand. Of course, use discount code Kyle. Save 10% at Ringside. Oh my gosh, I got this one to fit. I couldn't get Hoovy and I couldn't get Taya to fit, but he fit perfectly on a traditional Mattel ringside stand. I found that to be a little bit interesting, but a little bit bigger peg holes on this guy. So I don't know what to think on that. So they're kind of all over the place. I do notice when I was putting that on, he's got the nice ribbed effect on the sneakers down here. That is really cool. Feels cool. That's nice attention to detail. They could have just gave you flat plastic because you're really not seeing the soles and the bottom of the feet very often, if at all. But Penta looking fairly good here. How well does he stand? Stands okay. And of course, we'll grab some other Pentas. Of course, we got the Jazzwares version. This is much more akin to an Elite, as you guys know. But we do get the other version in red here that we got from Boss Fight. And you can see the scaling. That's the one controversial thing with these Boss Fight figures from the get-go is the scaling. And you can see here the original Elite versions, which these are amazing figures. Check out my review of these. Definitely some of the best wrestling figures of last year. The scaling is the only thing that holds these back, unfortunately. But man, awesome, awesome figures. Absolutely love these. I wish they were just a hair bigger, and I think it will be fixed going forward. And we are seeing things fixed already. As you can see, that height difference between these two, much taller here, so things are already looking up in the scale department. As we know, Boss Fight is going to be making MLW wrestling figures in the future. That should be very interesting as well and should help with some scaling. But that looks really good. And then, of course, the Jazzwares ones, even taller there. So to me, this almost feels like the right size for Penta. It's been a long time since I've been in the presence of Penta. I met him one time. I remember I towered over him, but I couldn't tell if it was 5 inches taller or 7 inches taller. I don't know what it was. This one might be a hair big, but what is scale anymore? This is definitely too small. This maybe feels a hair tall. This one truly does feel right, at least as of where I sit at the table, as you guys know, right here. But very good figures regardless here, and I do like this Penta for what it is. Penta completionists, luchador fans, they're going to be picking this one up for sure. But now we turn our attention to his brother, Rey Fenix, another guy, just as many figures. We'll do the same comparisons at the end with him as well. But let's look at the packaging real quick for Rey. Same shirt going on, got the big bubble window. You can see everything, nice clean packaging, glamour shot of him. Of course, his name, Fanaticos, Legends of Lucha Libre, Rey Fenix on the side right there. And then you got the back. We got the two dueling glamour shots. We got the cross sell. We got the tail of the tape. We got a lot of fun. So let's see what it says about old Rey Fenix back here. Height 5'9", 176 pounds, from Mexico City, Mexico. He debuted in 2009, and his finishing move is the MMD, the Mexican Muscle Driver. And once again, can't picture that in my head, but I'm sure it's cool. I'm sure it's cool. So let's see what's doing here. See you later. Up high, off to the races. Plastic Prison. There's old Rey Fenix right there, looking only like he could look in 2022. Boss Fight, Masked Republic. And off to the races. See you later. Up high once again. And now we got him here. Once again, no accessories going on. Just akin to more basic style figure. Very tight joints as we've been accustomed to so far in these unboxing processes. Nice mass on Rey Fenix. Once again, that throat, that kind of area right here, a lot of wrinkles in there, which always looks a little strange. It makes the figure feel older. It makes him feel a little bit older, but it also gives some realism there too as well. But to me, it's a little bit too much. A little bit too much, but that's just me. I like the mask here. I like the detail of the mask where it looks like the head is back. It looks like the mask is really on. It's just not painted on along with the face. It feels like it's a separate being without being separate is how that feels, and I do like that a whole lot. Articulation, the exact same as his brother, as you can imagine. We got the exact same painted on t-shirt. Not sure how I feel about the t-shirts. I think I would have rather had attire with no shirts, but is what it is. That's what they wanted to go for. Once again, lots of tattoos going on. You do get the painted on elbow pads here. And then a forearm is painted on over here as well. To each their own. This is very, once again, akin to a Mattel Basic with that one. Nice hula hoop at the chest. The midsection, much like Juventud Guerrera, very different than Taya Valkyrie, who had just a straight cut. This is more of a hula hoop, and we got the same thing with Penta over there as well. Nice kind of cosmic. It almost looks like stars and flames going on in the tights. So a nice color job here. Very simple, but very effective with the white, black, and red. Looks really good. The traditional knee pads we've seen with Boss Fight going on here as well. Nice, cool boots with a boot cut. I thought it wasn't there, but it is very tight. Ankle rockers, ankle articulation is the same as everywhere else. So Rey Fenix, pretty good looking figure once again. Straighten him up. Does he fit like his brother did on a ringside stand? Very strangely enough, he fits on a ringside stand as well. So I don't know what is going on there, but he fits like a glove. Fits very good on there. Very, very interesting to see that turn of events. I was not expecting that. Ringside Collectibles, best stands in the game for wrestling figures. You guys know that. Of course, we got Penta from AEW Jazzwares, or Penta Rey Fenix, much like we got Penta from Jazzwares, of course. And then we got the boss fight version. And scaling seems to be consistent between the three different figures, as we saw earlier. Same type of thing here. This feels a little bit small. This feels maybe a hair big. This feels just right. I feel like we're the three little bears, or whatever that fable is. But that's what it feels like to me. But still very good. Between the three, my favorite is the original boss fight figures. I just wish they were a hair taller. But as far as articulation, detail, tattoos, masks, accessories, really, these guys can't be beat. They are very, very awesome figures. These are a step behind, but once again, I keep saying it, but these are more akin to Boss Fight's basics. But when Boss Fight does their elite versions, man, watch out all day long. These are some great, great figures. And I love that it fits on a stand there for me, too. So I do appreciate that. We put these guys off to the side. I'm going to put him on a stand as well, ringside stand, like I said. Pop that on there. He's off to the races. And then we're going to pull out our old friend Hoovy. We can pull out the old Hoovy juice. Got to pull him out here. And does he fit? I'm going to try this again. And I got the wrong stand. I'm going to try this again. Maybe I just need to muscle it in. Oh, man, mine will not fit. Mine will just not fit. So I don't know why these two fit on a stand, but the other two do not. I am not exactly sure there. But a very interesting lineup here. We get one female in Taya Valkyrie. We get Juventud, a classic superstar, of course. And then we get the Phoenix brothers, Penta and Phoenix. Looking good. For me, if I had to rank these four, I'm putting Taya Valkyrie number one just because it's cool for her to finally get a figure. I like the sculpting. I like the looks of this figure a whole lot. It's just, this is the one I was most excited for, and it stayed that way. Juventud, I'm going to go number two just because we don't get enough Juventud figures. Like I said in the review, would much rather see more WCW version. But maybe that's not possible and stuff. But still cool to get Hoovy. And then I'm going to give it to Penta just because I like his mask better. And Fenix will be last for me. But as for what they are and for the price point, these are very solid figures. They package great. They play great. They're out of the package well. Good articulation. I could see some people saying I want double jointed, stuff like that. I get that. But I think that is saved for their more deluxe versions. And, you know, we don't jump on Mattel for that. We shouldn't jump on Master Public. So to me, these are worth the pickup. I'm anxious to see the next waves. I'm anxious to see what comes in the future. I'm anxious to see what the MLW partnership is going to bring to these lines. So the future is very bright. We better wear shades, as I always say on the channel. But what do you think about these? Easy pickup, easy pass? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the old notification bell. And don't forget about the Patreon where you can get this video much earlier. You can get bonus content. You can get exclusive content and giveaways and a whole lot more. And best of all, you get to support the channel. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And you can hit me up and follow along on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. And there it is. Another unboxing review done with. We're moving on. We'll see what the Masked Republic Studios can bring to us. Boss Fight, what do they have? I'm very interested to see the Boss Fight skeleton figures that are coming out. Those are up for pre-order as well at all the usual places. So it'll be interesting to see Boss Fight, how they go into 2022 and 2023 and beyond. But you guys know I am here for it. So for a little Legends of Lucha Libre, I am Kyle. I will see you guys all real soon.